Hey guys, right here with some more Spirit Island. Let's jump into something fun today. Let's try some Shroud. What board seems pretty interesting? I guess let's just go see since it's been a bit. And let's jump into a... France is so fun. Maybe let's do France 6 with Shroud here. This one's kind of just about controlling the board with Shroud, in my opinion. You really just want to... So France punishes playing like too far ahead, so Shroud has kind of an advantage here of not having to do too much too quick. Kind of just do enough to stay kind of on tempo with them, or playing at the same speed as their actions. Let's add that explorer to the beast land because the disease land is taken. So we'll be able to defend 6 next turn. We can actually start with a G3 dissolved in case 4 comes up or 3 comes up. We can place into there and then dissolve like the 2 explorer land that ends up popping up. In order to do dissolve, we have to G3 top this turn. Kind of cool to show off this build if there's a good opportunity to do so. Wow, a lot of good hits. Gonna take drift because it's a 0 defend. Better than playing on element because you really just want to play towards defend if you can get it into this matchup. It's a hard counter to France. We do get the extra energy for the dissolve here. Pretty great. I'm going to put that extra guy into 7. We don't really want to put them on the coast. It's a little bit dangerous. We do counter the France build there, and we do actually get the defend into here, so we can probably set up the drift and the defend on this land. Kind of not a good thing because our mountains and our jungles are coming up, so I don't think we want to overcommit to that. We probably just only want to play 1. And I think if we can clear the town, it's probably a better thing. Just also wanting to set up flowing here. And I kind of want to, because if jungles does come up, I kind of want to be able to destroy the 3 explorers in there. If mountains comes up, I want to be able to destroy the 2 explorers in 3. It's I think that's the good thing out of this. We won't get 2 water if I do unnerving. Bogs that one. We do get the multiple air. We do get the 2 water here. Can't get the 3 air, unfortunately, but we do get the 1 damage ping somewhere. So I think we could do the unnerving. We could push it to Han with that, but I think we should really progress bottom and get to that 3 plays. So we'll probably take a blight on this 8 and take a blight on this 2 with the way things are going. Unnerve's gonna pull us into there. We can switch this up. Don't get the moon so we don't get the 1 damage. Oh no, we do get the moon so we do get the 1 damage here. We just need the 2 air. Okay, so we'll just do this instead. I'll place in there just because. kind of concerned about the future stuff, not so much the current with these guys. And I'm just gonna move there because I can use drift to shift the guy in there. Oh, that's interesting. Maybe blunt offensive that town. Just clear that out. Pretty nice. Yeah, there's that jungle threat. We can get rid of that. And then I want to heal those Dahan up. Can't do anything about that one, so that's going to be our second. But we do have one of each kind of land clear here. We... Even though we can kind of play some powers this turn, we have a little bit better shot of reclaiming to do something with our hand rather than like underplay and then get the 3 plays on the reclaim next turn, because Shroud plays a little bit slow here. I'm just gonna get into this land just to protect it a little bit. Let's gain another miner. Isolate's always a good thing to throw down. This doesn't have air, so I'm going to throw down the dissolve with it just to hit one of these fresh lands that comes up. Without the Han setup symbols. That's kind of neat. I don't really want to move them anywhere. Gather 1 or 2. I guess we'll do that then. Let's not go blighted just yet. We do get to dissolve that. Ooh, I really wish I could have got the Dahan in there. Thinking about that now, I can put that in there. And just throw that over there. I can get the 3 plays here, so I think I'm just going to keep scaling a little bit safely. Second presence, we are trying to move it over here, so... Oh, we do want to defend that. Lowish energy. Slave Rebel. Let's get some more powers. Don't get the energy off of it. But we can generate some fear. I think defense will do us pretty well as well. I'm gonna go for the fear in this one because it's solo. Kind of want to stay away from coastal there. Yep. Might just end up having to take a blight on that mountains there. And 2, 3, 4. I can paul it. Not a bad play. Do end up having to take the triangle trade over there though for that. We'll see, we'll see. 1, 2, 3. It's kind of like, do I want to be greedy and farm this 7 and not take a blight, or just clear the coast? And I think clear the coast is kind of like the better answer here, because I don't have a way to deal with that, especially if that jungle comes up again. So I just want to clear that guy out. I guess I can pull one of these guys and then, like, protect that. We're gonna reclaim though. Uh, ooh, we could get the R1. I think we just grow to the R1 and play the Paul with the Drift. Kind of opportunistic growth, underplay growth here. Stack those up. We'll play the Drift here. And the Paw here. No coastal towns, so we get to dodge that. I think I want the Han a little bit over here, maybe? Different land with at least 2 invaders. We cleared all those out, so that's really nice. Mountains can't come up again. Jungles can come up again. We've got that settled. Mostly in case we need to build up the Dahan over there. The MPIR, those guys. Pretty good. Sands again. Yeah, that's tough. Could have put the Dahan in here to kill that off. Get some fear. Just gotta reduce this. Reduction is pretty important there over the energy, I think. Oh, we can just gather one into there. Stack that up. 3, 4. I think I just move a guy out of there. Maybe it's a little bit greedy. Yeah, let's move the town out of there. Just in case jungles comes up, it will reduce, you know, the town burden. Kind of facing that a little bit. We want to clear that out as well. Do get the call to trade. Honestly, don't really need it. But we do need... Scream is pretty good. But so is Gift of Power, just as like air, water though. Now we're looking at elements. Let's think about what to play though. I think we want to just chug Fear to get to that Terror 3. Sans wetlands can come up again, so let's get that ooze out there. We get the 4 plays in. I think fog, definitely. We'll get our innate, probably hit this really hard, or just double it up with fog and something else, so that I can push these Dahan out to help deal with this. Maybe our innate on that on the future turn. We probably need something to answer the upcoming stuff. This can be defended by Drift. So actually we're looking at Drift, Ooze. Really want to Fear Chug though. So I don't have time to play GOP actually. We're looking at Ooze, Drift, Fog. Then we're looking at either Flowing or Weep. I think Weep's pretty good here. It just depends on our elements. Let's maybe see. 1, 2, 2 air. We want that 3rd air. So probably going to be Flowing instead of Weep. Unless we got this. We have Wetlands. We don't have a disease. I think Scream gives us a pretty good benefit. if we need that fast build prevention just for a chance leverage, Drift here is really nice. Drift here next turn is also really nice, but we get the R1 back, so... Could do the, screen. I think I got what I want, though. Out of that. We need one more air, so instead of ooze, I could play screen and get this kill. 1, 2. I could have 4. Could have the 4 disease prevention on there. And then just defend it next turn, and then just wipe other things. I think that's probably the better play. We play into that right now. Disease on this Sand 6 looks really promising, even though I really like the Fear Gen here for the Terra 2. We do have Flowing for the Terra 2, so looks okay after all. Don't need the Sacred Site anymore, so let's back out of that. We'll target ourselves and then target this land. Bringing ourselves into it, which allows us to get a disease there. That's a little bit sad. It's like a city gets... Oh no. Remove a town. Interesting. I guess. Maybe just kill one of those. Just let it build. Yeah. Wasn't happy with that. This is quite interesting. I can deal with both of these next turn. We can wipe this. We can push these guys out. Move one into there. That's dead. Don't need to really move anywhere. This is really simple to deal with too. And then this just needs the Han, and I think that's dealt with. So, I mean, I could just fog this and push those guys in. I mean, or just take the extra energy, which I'm spending an energy. I'm like taking an extra energy to spend an energy to generate 1 fear. I guess it's okay. Oop. We do want to gather this guy. Two more ravages. Well, this is the last ravage before the Slave Rebellion. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4 fear cards. Here, we do want our damage cards, and we can generate fear here again with that weep. We do want our defend power. We want fog essentially to move these to Han. So I'm gonna reclaim instead of get to the 5 because we need to defend this again. Yeah, I mean, why not? Let's go. Fog. We only need to hit tier 2 here. Let's protect ourselves a little bit. This. And I think weep, right? This is fast fear, so let's save that for next turn, because so we can get some slower fear out. Unnerve does give us the 1 extra fear. And let's just get that extra defend in there. We can do that. Each player may push. We have the defense and everything. I mean, let's just clear him out. Why not? Cool. Sweet. So we can target this guy. Move that into here, and then use our innate. Clear out all those. Then we just need 3 fear. But that'll do it. I think I got the 1 extra fear 1 time this game. Maybe. Well, let's see what we get as a final draft here. Will G3 Major. That's cute. We get the instruments. And we'll get the Slave Rebellion on this as well. And that is Shroud into France with a lot of safe play, not prioritizing any kind of fear generating lands, and taking it easy. A lot of defend hits, so we obviously take those up. But mostly playing around our tier 2 left innate, the right innate not so much as well because of the lack of elements and the need for 3 CP to hit that, or pushing the full top track. Is a turn 8 win, but GG. Thanks for watching.